Do you want to start your IT consulting business and don't know where to start? I've been there. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your business started in 3 simple steps. Don't listen to all the hype out there that you need a business plan. You need to spend all this time creating a website and doing everything because at the end of the day, you need to start that business quickly and see if it will give you clients. So stick around and I'll show you the exact 3 simple steps how to start your business. Just a quick introduction because I want to get right into the juice. Hi, my name is Edith, and I've started my IT consulting business and grew it to multiple 6 figures business. So I know what I'm talking about, and I wish I had a video like this when I started my business. It would have saved me so much time. I spent days, weeks, months figuring out my business plan, figuring out my website when I could have just gotten started. The first step to starting that business is to identify your niche. And some of you, if you're like me, I had 10 years of IT experience before I got into starting my IT consulting business. Off the bat, I thought I had to go right into doing what I did in my corporate job, which is great. And that's what I ended up doing. So, some of you that are starting your business, if you have the experience, maybe that's the field you go in. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's a subset of that niche. You want to identify the people you want to serve. If it's government agencies, if it's small business owners, and you're helping them with setting up their AI interfaces or anything like that. IT consulting is a broad category. And when you have experience in it, you can get started right away. Even if you don't have experience, you can get started in IT consulting business right away because it's such a huge industry. People spend billions of dollars hiring IT consultants. The goal is to niche down who you serve so that your ideal customers can identify you. When picking down your niche, you want to ask yourself 3 questions. What IT projects have I worked on in the past? If you don't have any, then what interests me? Question number 2 is what industry do I know? And if you don't have that, what industry interests me? And number 3 question you want to ask yourself, what problem do I want to solve or have I solved in the past? You want to write this down. Maybe you'll come up with 2 examples or 3 or 4. The more examples that you have and that you write down, the easier it will be to pick the one that really connects and resonate with you. Because in business, sometimes things may not go right. Sometimes people wouldn't respond. So let me give you an example of a niche. I help banks migrate to cloud integration, saving them time and money. Just a simple niche example that I brought up, but the goal is to be clear on who you serve. Your second most important step in this process is to validate your niche. And this means research, Googling, looking on LinkedIn, and using AI tools such as Apollo. If you need to know how to use Apollo, I made a video. I'm going to link it in the description and I want you to go watch it. Validate your niche is so important. Many IT consultants skip these steps because we are told by academia that when you're starting a business, you need to create your website, you need to do all of the things that don't matter, right? But in reality, you want to validate if there are customers out there that actually want your services. So go right on LinkedIn and research the individuals are your ideal client. Also, use tools like Apollo that use LinkedIn data to provide that information to you. Create a spreadsheet, look up 10 of those individuals that you could potentially serve. The next part of this is so important. You want to look at your competitors in that industry because there's no business out there that's unique. Honestly, that's the reality of it. People innovate on ideas and make this simpler and better. But whatever industry that you're getting in as an IT consultant, there is someone out there that's doing that work, which is great. That's telling you that your idea has been validated. So you want to look at your competitor's website. You want to look at their LinkedIn. You want to look at their messaging, how they're presenting themselves, and how they're talking about their services so that you can take those and make it your own and know how to talk about your services as well. Step number three of growing your IT consulting business, starting off and hit the ground running, is getting leads. Start that immediately after you validate your niche and you validate your market. Go ahead and start reaching out to people immediately and telling them about your business. If you are currently in a role, a job, and you haven't made this jump to start your consulting business yet, but you're thinking about it, reach out to people that are not in your organization. But LinkedIn is the easiest place to start this. Like, it's zero money down, I'm telling you guys. Like, what other platforms can you go on where you're able to see individual job title, their resume, the company they work for, leaders, decision makers that are looking for your services? It's LinkedIn. So jump on LinkedIn, do a LinkedIn search about individuals in your ideal clientele and reach out to them. Don't reach out in a spammy way, but just send a connection invitation and start building that network of individuals. That's it, guys. Just those three steps. You want to choose your niche, validate it by using LinkedIn, Apollo, and Googling, and start reaching out to leads. Don't get pulled into the hype that you need to do all of these steps to start your consulting business. Take this video and watch it and implement it immediately. Trust me, it's going to save you so much time. I figured it out to save time, work less, serve the customers that I love, and buy back my time. If you want a checklist that break down these exact steps, I have it in the description below. Grab it and start implementing it. I can't wait to hear about your journey.